First, it was surveillance camera artist. Then it was the commander of the Weeaboo army, double for anime. Then it was the sex-addicted rapping phenom, Simply Stupid. In the past 3 days, we have uncovered and discovered some of the most talented YouTubers to ever grace this website. But today we're celebrating, right? Today we're celebrating the birth of the great country, Weeaboo Land. No, but seriously guys, since it's a holiday, I decided to share with you some of the moments of my life. Today I give you the reasons why I hate house parties. Hello guys, it's Dreadly, and welcome to a state-of-the-art new episode. Today I'm going to tell a story, alright? A story of why I really hate house parties. And I'm not talking about your typical get-together, right? I'm not talking about when your friends come over for a couple beers and watch TV or something. I'm talking about the time when you want to get everyone together, when you tell 10 of your friends, and then those 10 friends tell 10 other friends, and then soon enough you got 200 fucking people in your house. And yes, this shit happened to me when I was 16 years old. My brother and I threw the largest party that this town has ever seen. Not only did we have almost 200 people come from this town, we also had 10 to 20 people that came from out of town. Not only am I going to talk about this house party, but I'm going to talk about the other house parties I've been to in my lifetime. Alright, so let's get on with it. The things I hate most about house parties. Enjoy! I really hate it when you're hosting a house party and people come over and they don't bring their own fucking booze. Especially when they're your good friends, because you can either be a dick or you can be a pushover. Because odds are you have booze, right? I mean, you are the host after all. So you can either tell them to fuck off and have them go ask other people for a bottle, or you could be a pushover and figuratively be pouring your whole paycheck away in fucking Jaeger bombs. Now alcohol isn't fucking cheap, right? It's $20 for a good bottle of rum nowadays. And don't even think about getting that special on gin for $6. Because when you're throwing up for the next day and a half, you'd rather got that $20 bottle of rum anyways. So when it boils down to it, your friends better understand if you tell them to fuck off. But even if you do tell them to fuck off, they're gonna find their way to get a bottle anyways. They're going to pool their money together and then they're going to make you go up to the store and buy them a bottle. Now I've got a story to tell you on the same exact thing that I'm talking about right now. So me and my friends were gonna go up to the store and buy some booze for a party at somebody's house in the evening. And the host of the party was with us. So we end up driving to the liquor store and stopping out front. The host was being the ultimate pushover that day. She was gonna buy booze for her and 5 other people. So I was like, wow, holy shit, okay, I'll go in and buy it for you, because I was the only guy that was sober enough to go in the store, right? So then she hands me $20. 20 fucking dollars for her and 5 other people. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to fucking do? So guys, I ended up being the fucking pushover that night. I put another $20 into the pot for 40 fucking dollars, and then we barely had enough vodka for everyone. So the rest of the night was pretty cool, right? I mean, it was like my favorite party I've ever been to. But before you go to a fucking party, always BYOB, bring your own fucking booze. Don't let someone push you over, don't be a dick, and it makes the party so much fucking better. A good way to prevent being a dick at a party is to not go if you can't BYOB. I really fucking hate it when everything is going right, you got a great buzz going, the music is at just the right volume, you're talking to your crush and the house is full with people actually having a great time. Then somebody decides it's a great time to leave when it's at the peak time of the whole fucking party. And then as soon as that person leaves, half the fucking party is gone within 5 minutes. So I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? I was having a great fucking time and then someone gets up and fucking ruins it all for me. See, I don't know if this happens where you live, right? But it definitely fucking happens where I live. Every single fucking time.
Yeah, I gotta go because I got work tomorrow. I don't really know why I came out here anyways. I mean, yeah, I'm just a big fucking cuck.
And they're always the douchebags that brought 10 fucking friends with them. And then those 10 fucking friends, for some reason, have to go back home with them. Oh, but that's not the worst. Oh, trust me, that is not the worst. I was just at one of my friend's birthday parties 2 weeks ago. Everybody was laughing, having a good time. It was definitely the climax of the party. I had already walked out 3 times for beers, but really I wasn't even there for a long time. The party was only going on for 2 hours and I was late. So I finally come back with more alcohol, enough alcohol to last me for probably about another 4 hours. Then the host of the party was like,
yeah, I'm sorry guys. I mean, I'm kind of tired right now.
No, don't you dare fucking say it.
Yeah, I know it's only been 2 hours, but you know, I'm gonna go to sleep and you guys gotta leave.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, so what am I supposed to do with this newly acquired full case of fucking beer? Shove it up my own ass? Cause you best believe I'm not taking this whole case home with me. If I did, I'd be slish and slosh by the time the sun comes up. So here's the thing, don't ever go out if you have something to do the next day, or if you're gonna be fucking tired the next couple hours. And my last point, I hate when people come over to your house party and they treat you like shit. Or if they treat you like shit at someone else's house party, especially when you BYOB. So the combination between the 4th of July and a house party I went to a couple days ago basically inspired me to make this video. So a couple days ago I was invited to a birthday party, right? Now, when I'm invited to parties, I always go the extra mile. I don't just BYOB, I'm also bringing soda, I'm also bringing snacks, and I also like to bring this thing called a hookah. It's basically a bong for tobacco, but it looks like you could put it in the Taj Mahal. So I bring my hookah to almost every party I go to. But in this particular instance, it only takes one dick to ruin the whole fucking party. After about half an hour being at this party, I finally got my hookah set up right. Everybody's smoking it and having a good time. Now when I'm at these parties, I'm always supervising my hookah. I'm always right next to it. But at this particular time, I decided to leave the station just for a few seconds, which was probably the worst decision I could ever make at a party. You know why? Well, I'll give you a quick rundown on the anatomy of a hookah. At the top of this tower, there's a bowl, and the bowl holds the tobacco. Well, how are you gonna smoke it? Well, you put fucking flaming hot coals on the top. And that's when I leave my station just for a couple seconds. Someone comes over, and then they knock it the fuck over. Coals and embers go everywhere. It's like a shower of fucking fire. I don't know if you guys ever experienced a hookah falling over. It's fucking scary. The worst thing about this was the floor was carpeted, and the tongs that I used to grab the coals were not in my reach. So I swan dived onto the floor, and then I picked up these coals with my bare fucking hands. Well, anyways, this guy that knocked my fucking hookah over just shrugs his fucking shoulders, goes into the other room, sits down, and does nothing about it. Doesn't even fucking apologize to the people of the house or me. So now there's a whole bunch of burn holes in that person's carpet, and I still have burns on my fucking fingers. But I'm not so mad about that. I'm mad that the person that knocked it over didn't even help us fucking clean the carpet afterwards. But that's not the worst thing. Oh, that is not the worst. Trust me. So if you remember earlier in the video, I was telling you about a party that me and my brother hosted when I was 16. There was over 200 people here, and there was even people that came from out of town. It was crazy. The whole house was filled shoulder to shoulder. And my house is 3 stories, right? It was a blacklight party, and we had a DJ, we had catered food, and people just brought too much alcohol. And there's a lot of things that you could do to be a dick at this kind of party, right? A party with this amount of people, there's something bound to happen, right? Well, think of the worst thing you could fucking do at this point. Think of the most dickhead thing that could happen. Well, are you thinking? Yep, you're right. Start a fucking fight. Dude, you're not gonna fucking believe this. There was this guy and this girl fighting in my kitchen. They were both pretty meaty and about 6'2", and when I mean meaty, I mean pretty muscular. At first they were just yelling, right? That's when the girl says, "I'm gonna drop you if you don't shut the fuck up." That's when they move out to my front porch, and then the girl swings at the guy. Now keep in mind, these guys are 6'2", so they were able to wrestle each other to the floor. And now that they were on the floor, they started to kick each other and kick everything around them. They started to break my stair railing and the posts on my porch. So that's when I decided to get involved. And I'm much bigger than these guys, right? I stood over them because they were still wrestling on the floor, right? And I told them if they don't get off my porch, then I'm gonna have to do something. I leaned over them, and that's when the girl tried to punch me in the face. So that's when I decided, okay, I'll let them fight, but not on my porch. So that's when I grabbed them by their belts and I rolled them down my fucking steps. And now I'm pretty sure that guy and girl are in prison for heroin or something. So I guess everyone wins. So yeah guys, that's what I hate about house parties. I'm glad to have shared some of the stories of my life with all of you. I really want to hear your stories about house parties, so don't be afraid to leave your story in the comments. But yeah, without further ado, that's all we got for today, folks. If you like the content that I'm putting out, don't be afraid to hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, then you should really subscribe. Also, don't be afraid to tell your cousin about me. The more the merrier. Also, if I get 1 dislike on this video, yes, 1 dislike, I'll get RKO'd out of nowhere. See you next time.